I just made love to your sweet mammary glands. Today we're talking about the male loser, male loneliness epidemic. It's a topic near and dear to my heart. Um, I wanted to weigh in on this because I see a lot of people throwing shade around at these people at these men mostly. There's some women, but mostly men in their 20s, 30s, 40s, still living at home, or maybe they moved back home, addicted to video games, maybe addicted to corn, and they just don't have a lot of drive in life. And I think the perspective of most of these people that are throwing shade is that they they can't get their life together because all they do is play video games or indulge in these vices, these forms of escapism. But I think they might have it backwards. I think that maybe they indulge in these forms of escapism as coping mechanisms because they can't seem to get their life together, and they've tried more than you give them credit for. Most people, it seems like the more successful you are, the less you can relate to like the feeling of continuous failure and the toll that takes on you mentally. You know, a lot of people can't relate to that, and those seem to be the types of people that have the most scorn for these stay-at-home sons. And I just I think we need to be offering them more empathy. And you hear a lot about the Dunning-Kruger effect of sometimes the stupidest people in the room. They they lack the awareness to realize that they're stupid, and so they end up overestimating their competence. But I think it could go both ways. I think sometimes smart people, they have too much self-awareness, and it ends up manifesting as self-doubt and self-sabotage. And that's why you always hear about these people that were gifted as kids, and now they have severe anxiety disorders, and they're not really functional adults. And these people deserve your empathy as well. Imagine you went to school and you did well in school, or you tried your best to do well in school. Maybe you did well, maybe you didn't, despite your best efforts. You tried to form meaningful relationships with others, professional, romantic, whatever. And you tried your best to get a good job, a promising career where they pay you well and they treat you with respect. But it just didn't work out despite your best efforts. You know, a lot of people can't relate to that, but just try and imagine the toll that might take on someone. If you're someone who relates to this male loneliness, male loser epidemic, then my heart goes out to you. I have some advice for you. It's not coming from a place of judgment. It's coming from a place of care. My buddy once told me that it may not be your responsibility, or you may not be responsible for the position you're in. You may have been dealt a shit hand, but regardless, it's your responsibility to try and get out of it, because there's no guarantee that someone else is going to help you out of it. And it's tough. It doesn't seem fair because it's not fair, because life isn't fair. And I wish there was something I could do to help, but all I can really do is offer that advice. Here's another alternative perspective. You may think it's pathetic to have a video game addiction, but I think what's more pathetic than that is to have your life together, have accomplishments under your belt, have success, and still not be happy with that, and still feel the need to flex on others who haven't achieved things. To me, that's 100 times more pathetic than a video game addiction. So just know that not everyone is judging you like Tommy Loren is. Fuck people like that. Fuck them right in the ear. My heart goes out to you. You got this.